Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Lauren, the film student extraordinaire. If you're new or if you're not, the name's still the same. Today, I'm going to be talking about my goals for 2021. I did this last year for my 2020 goals, and even though 2020 was so not what I expected, I actually found a few months ago when I was going through my videos that I actually did achieve a lot of my goals for 2020 regardless, and that was pretty inspiring, and I just wanted to do a similar thing for this year, and then at the end of the year I can see what I achieved, what I didn't get, what maybe I didn't even think about but something that I accomplished instead. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I encourage you during this time to think about your own goals for 2021, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm planning on trying to make these goals a reality, and maybe something that I say will help you, which would be awesome.
I was kissing you with my eyes open.
We're in Wisconsin right now. This is our Airbnb, and I did dye my hair. My aunt did it. She's a hairstylist, so it looks really good. And yeah, I just felt like sharing that in case I was like, something's a little off. So I came up with this list in the car. So they're in no particular order, anything like that. Just, my goals. So the first thing that I thought of, and it is also like the holiday season, so maybe it's like on the top of my head, but I really want to deepen my faith and further my relationship with God. I feel like that wasn't necessarily a big goal of mine for 2020, but I did this retreat early in 2020, and then I started praying more, doing these different prayer types. I've done a Bible study, and I just feel like way more invested and in tune, and I want to continue that trend. So I'm really hoping that that keeps up in 2021, and I'm going to do that by trying to join another Bible study, keep up with my prayer, and I found it to be really fulfilling. And I mean, I've been Catholic my whole life, but I feel like I'm really embracing that now, and I want to keep it up. Then another goal, and the next goal is like totally different track now, but as I said, not in any particular order. I literally wrote this list over the course of 2 hours in the car. So I would love if in 2021 I could get monetized on YouTube. I don't do this for the money. I do it because, first of all, obviously I'm a filmmaker. I love cameras, and I like being in front of the camera, I like being behind the camera, I like editing. But I do spend a lot of time on this, so it would be nice to get like a little something to just kind of balance out a little bit. I bought like a ring light. I bought some stuff, put a little investing into myself, and it's more for fun. Like I want to make films one day. This is not what I want to be my full-time career, but I'd be lying if I said that I didn't want to make any money from all the work that I'm putting in. And yeah, I think that would just be a cool goal. I know I'm like pretty far from that at the moment, but I am over 600 subscribers, and like basically this time last year I was like maybe at 200 something. So I feel like I did a lot this year, and I'm really just, why not have a really high goal? Obviously, and kind of subset of that, I'm gonna keep uploading videos. I was uploading twice a week, and then the pandemic, like over the summer was fun, but then once classes started, it just got so hectic. But I am really gonna try to be doing at least 2 videos every other week. Hopefully the 2 videos every week. I have a ton of ideas. I'm feeling really inspired now, but I was just going through a lot of like creative burnout in the pandemic with classes and everything, as I'm sure so many of you relate and understand. So we'll see how it goes, but I just appreciate how supportive everybody is and how people are still like joining our little community, and that's just great for me. So I appreciate it a lot. Sort of along that same vein, I am also hoping to hit 3,000 Instagram followers. I'm kind of hoping they'll kind of work together because I like to promote my YouTube videos on my Instagram. I don't really promote my Instagram on my YouTube too much. I'm mentioning it like right now, but I don't usually put it like around. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I have gotten some brand deals this year through some different programs, and they've just been super fun to take the pictures and everything, and it just seems like I would have even more opportunities that would be fun like that, paid and not paid, just like sponsored or gifted or whatever, if I had more followers. So that would be cool. Also, the heat's kicking on, so I may end up taking off my sweater, I'm not sure. Then on like another total different plane, I want to complete my junior thesis film. This is a goal that, as I mentioned in my last goals video, I like to have some goals that are like pretty much done deals. Like, I mean, obviously with COVID, there's fewer done deals, but like I'm a junior now, so I have the next semester and I should finish my junior thesis film in next semester. But that's still a goal of mine. Just because I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, I still want to like accomplish it. So that's that goal. If you didn't know, I'm a film major at Temple and I'm in the directing concentration. So this would be pretty much my biggest film to date that I'm working on. I somehow changed the orientation. Oh yes, so the next thing I have is I want to read one new book a month. And I think last year I said something just like reading books, but I found that I was reading like old books that I already read before, and I read a lot for school, so I really want to try to read a new book. And by new, it doesn't need to be new, it just needs to be new to me, something I haven't read before. And I'm thinking if I'm just kind of struggling to do that, I am considering maybe getting like one of those book subscription services where you get a book mailed to you every month. That would be a really easy way to get a new book. And they're probably not books that I've read before, because I've read a lot of classics, and then unless it's like very niche high fantasy or like Sarah Dessen, I probably don't read it. So I'm considering that as a way to kind of get that goal rolling. Then I also want to improve my makeup skills. Right now I thought about doing makeup for this video, but then the car ride turned out to be a lot longer due to snow and stuff, and I just didn't really feel like putting on like a bunch of makeup to like wash it off pretty soon, because after this I'm going to bed. But I would really love to improve my makeup skills. I've been playing around with makeup so much more this year. I have all these fun eyeshadows and I love lip colors, and I just want to get better at that. So every now and then I would put like eyeshadow on or a lip color, not so much lip colors with masks and everything. But my goal for this upcoming year is at least once a week. It doesn't matter what day it is, so it doesn't matter if like I do it one day, it's on a Monday, and then the next week it's like on a Friday. I don't care about that. I want to try to do like a kind of a full face as much as I can of makeup once a week. That way I'm just practicing everything, and there's not really many like stakes to it because it's just for me. I just feel like it's such a fun way to express a little bit more of my outfit, my personality, whether it's like with like really dramatic colors or funky eyeshadows. Like I think that's really cool and fun. And sometimes I just feel like I can't do what I want to do because I'm not good enough, but like you have to practice. So that's like my way. So instead of just saying, like, I think last year I just said I want to improve at makeup skills, but I didn't really have anything like really concrete. So with this kind of mini goal of doing it like a full face once per week, I'm hoping that that'll kind of help me get in tune with it. And like full face, like I have some foundations, but like a tinted moisturizer and then like some samples. So I may not like do a whole foundation like every week because my skin's generally pretty good. But like practicing with like eyeliner is a big thing that I want to do. Like that would count, and you know, experimenting with like bronzers and blushes and stuff like that. Yeah, so I want to do yoga 3 times a week. Similar thing, at least 3 times a week. So I could do it more, and it doesn't need to be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like whenever I'm kind of feeling it. I love doing yoga. It really helps me de-stress, get in the zone, and it's just a nice way to like stay in tune with your body. But I feel like I haven't done it as much as I wanted to, and I feel like 3 times is pretty doable because there's like morning yoga and nighttime yoga, and it doesn't need to be like an hour-long thing. Like it can even be like a 10-minute yoga session. I really don't care. It just, I want to do it. Okay, yeah, so then the next goal of mine is I really want to get a summer internship and or job in the film video field. So I am hopeful about this. Pretty much crunch time to start really applying for things. Like this time last year, I'd already applied for so many more opportunities, but because of like COVID and everything, everything's like all over the place. So I have applied to some places already, and I'm just gonna keep going, like really starting in January. I have a few weeks before classes start, and I'm really gonna be like trying to apply to 2 to 3 places a day, I think. And then hopefully I can get an internship that way. Otherwise, closer to the summer, I will look for further opportunities. So that one's like, I feel like a 85% chance thing happening. I mean, I'm definitely gonna get a job. An internship would be ideal. Otherwise, any kind of a video job or just a job. But I would love to get it in my career industry. Then kind of related to movies, I want to watch, I watch a lot of movies like already, but I feel like I want to kind of push myself out of my comfort zone more, because one thing I really like about my classes is we have to watch certain movies, and I wouldn't pick a lot of them out for myself, but then I find like, wow, this is really cool. So I want to try to watch one foreign film, at least one foreign film a month. So it could be old, it could be new, I don't care. I just excuse me, my throat's really dry. I'm gonna get some water. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, like I don't care if it's a contemporary film or it's from like the 1910s. I just want to watch more foreign films, and I also want to watch more like really like a random movie, like kind of just like go on like Netflix or Canopy or Amazon Prime and go just like kind of ask like random movie genre and then just pick a random number and count and just watch whatever movie that is, provided that I haven't seen it before. If it happens to be a movie I've seen before, then I'll just move to like the next one in line until I find one that I haven't seen. That I think is my goal. And that way I'm watching like 2 movies a month that I'm kind of pushing myself to see. So even if I'm really, really busy, at least 2 weekends we can watch a movie. And my friends generally like watching movies with me, so it's not like it'll be like a lonesome chore. Oh, this is like a fun goal that I'm definitely gonna do, and this is probably something that's gonna happen like almost like too good. Like I think I'm gonna be wanting to do this instead of other stuff, but my twin and I are planning to go to New Zealand in the next December to January, so 21, 22, and okay, my throat's still dry. I really need to drink more water. Or just in general, I like don't drink water, it's bad. Yeah, so we want to go to New Zealand for like Lord of the Rings stuff, so I want to successfully plan that out. Got to try to buy plane tickets pretty much starting like in February. Hopefully we can buy the plane tickets even though we're not allowed to the country now. Hopefully we'll be allowed into New Zealand by next December, and then have a great trip because it'll start in 2021. So that's kind of like a two for one goal. And then my final goal, as again not in any order, is that I want to continue on my upward trajectory overall, obviously, because nothing's really ever linear. For my mental health journey, this has been a big year for me. 2020, started taking anxiety medication. I've been doing more. I did a meditation group. I was in, seeing my therapist still. So I feel like I'm really getting more in tune with myself, and I just want to keep that up and keep just finding more coping mechanisms, really working to end mental health stigmas. So I have some goals and ideas, and that's what I want to do. So I'm sorry if it's like kind of derailed. I just feel like I've gotten more and more tired as I've been sitting here. So even though I'm talking about goals and stuff that is exciting to me, I'm just like exhausted. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Please like it if you liked it. Comment down below what your goals are for 2021, and don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss any more of my videos, obviously, since I was just talking about how I have ideas and stuff. So yeah, and that's it. My dog has started to bark. Love that. And I will see you next time. Bye!